All right, chapter 41, Bad Temper. The hot-headed man cannot restrain himself. He exposes his weakness before all men. He shrieks his fury, and his voice soars up to the unheeding heavens. He tears himself apart and casts his body into weariness. He rages like a destructive fire among the reeds, which blaze up in a gust of flame and then are no more. Only blackened ashes remain. The real man smiles at this futility and quietly goes his way. Turn your back on the bad-tempered man. Leave him to his own company, that he may consume himself. The fire that blazes in his belly shall reduce him to pale nothingness. Bad temper is no more than the mask of a weak and frightened man. Akin to the bad-tempered man is the rash man. Engage not in any undertaking with him, or you will be left to carry its burden. In its fury, the whirlwind hurls down trees and destroys the places of cultivation. In its convulsions, the earthquake tears open the land and destroys the works of men. Such is the likeness of the hot-headed man who in his rage wrecks the peacefulness of his surroundings. Consider the extent of your own patience and forbearance. Has your temper been tested in fires and provocation? You have turned from the rage of the lesser man, but you have considered yourself under his provocation. Let his futile raging be a warning to you that in the time of temper's trial it shall remain before your eyes. You have turned from the rage of the lesser man, but have you considered yourself under his provocation? Let his futile raging be a warning to you that in the time of temper's trial it shall remain before your eyes. Remain passive when the waves of passion seethe within you. The wise captain remains in harbor during the violence of the storm. Remain calm under the provocation of insolence and refuse to be baited by insult. If you mete out chastisement, it would be better done without unnecessary wrath. The sword drawn by a raging man is half wielded by his opponent. Bad temper is a sign of weakness, for it indicates lack of self-control. It is a failing of weaklings. The real man is able to remain calm at all times, but if, when pushed to extremity, the bounds of wrath are broken, then there is no better time for departure. If the fires of bad temper rise up hotly to consume your heart, walk away and quench them in the quiet waters of solitude. The matter in hand can wait a better day. An insolent man can provoke a weakling so that he will consume himself in words of fire, but in the wise man he kindles naught but disdain. The floodwaters of bad temper rise in the mountains of weakness and folly, but they drain away into the seas of remorse and regret. Let he who desires consume himself with rage, for bad temper is as useless as the waves of the sea without wind. The wrathful man rides a mad horse and is carried to destruction.